Three girls were going home from a party late at night. And a maniac kidnapped the girls. Oh no! Put them in the truck and a cloud of smoke. Poosh! He locked them in the basement of his house. The next day he came by with a tray. Ha ha ha. He said, "Here are 3 glasses of water. 2 of them are poisoned, but 1 has pure, clean drinking water. Each of you should drink water from a glass, and I'll set you free if you survive." What should the girls do? This water is poisoned, and the next water has some sort of suspicious residue. Don't want to touch that. That means by default, the third one must be safe. They should all drink water from this glass because the maniac didn't say that they must drink from different glasses. Whew, they're safe. Can you pass this SWAT officer test? Check out the scene below. Try to memorize all the details. Important ones, maybe unimportant ones. Do you have an eye for this kind of stuff? I'm trying to count how many hostages there are, how many gunmen there are. I don't know if I'm going to be able to remember it though. Okay, how many robbers are in the bank? There are 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, how many hostages have they taken? They've taken 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, lying down on the ground. Who is negotiating with the robbers? Which of these 3? It's this guy with the bullhorn. Alright, now, how many SWAT members are in the assault team? Write to us in the comments. Let's see who's the real SWAT member here. It was raining heavily on that fateful day. A woman was crossing the road when suddenly she got hit by a black car. She survived, but she couldn't remember the license plate number. The police analyzed the CCTV footage and they found 3 suspects, and the detective questioned each of them. Jack says, "I'm a writer. I spent the whole day in the park. I was taking notes in my notebook." Nicole says, "I was at work doing my monthly report." She wasn't even there. And Chris says, "I was helping my dad around the house." So, who is lying? Who hit that woman with that black car? The liar is Jack. He couldn't have been taking notes in the park in the pouring rain. Jennifer Baum was a famous writer, writing in the coffee shop. And one day, one of her fans gave her a pen just like that, a beautiful pen with her name engraved on it. The next evening, Jennifer was going home alone, and suddenly a car stopped right in front of her, and a huge man came out of the car and grabbed her. He tied her arms and her legs and started putting Jennifer into the car. She managed to pull the pen out of her pocket. And guys, what should she do with it? Should she drop it on the road? Should she try to untie her arms with it somehow? Or should she use it to attack the kidnapper? What would you do? Would you make the right decision? Okay, so let's think these through. If we try number 2, he'll definitely notice it. And if she tries number 3, her legs are still tied up, she can't get away. Her only chance is to drop it on the road and leave some evidence right there on the spot. It'll help the police, hopefully, to find her. Walking through a lovely summer forest, you suddenly realize that you got lost. Oh no, I got lost! You look in front of you, and there are 3 paths right there. Left, middle, and right. Number 1, 2, and 3. 2 of them lead to the bog. It's like a marsh, I think, right? That will swallow you. Oh, that's gonna ruin your plans for later on. Only one path is safe. So guys, classic question, which one would you choose? Let's see your park survival skills. Okay, so here on number 3, we've got a tree. And if a tree can grow here, that means there's enough solid ground to walk on. Walk to safety, bounce, bounce. You are stuck in another dimension. To escape and get out of there back to safety, you have to pass through one of these 3 mirrors. But there's a catch. Each mirror works according to the laws of its own dimension. Oh, so complicated. Which way would you choose? What do you know about traveling to another dimension? Anything? Because I got pretty much 0. Alright, let's check out the answer. It's number 2, the only mirror with the right reflection. This morning, you got involved in a 2-car crash in which you accidentally hit and killed a pedestrian. Oh no! The woman driving the other car, well, she thinks it was her who killed the man. You aren't sure why she thinks that. But she is convinced. She looks devastated. There are no witnesses, no cameras, and you know that the culprit is likely to be sent to jail. What would you do? I don't know if there's a right answer for this one, guys, but let us know what you would do in the comments. A man who was sick for 3 days and was staying in bed, dun dun, was killed by his neighbor. Which neighbor? There are 2 suspects, Luke and Sean. They both were out last night and claimed they came home late. One's lying though. It's obvious that one of them came earlier and killed the man. Okay, so check out their cars parked in the parking lot. You have the victim, Sean's, and Luke's. So who came earlier and killed that poor sick man. Dun dun, it was Sean. If he had come late, he wouldn't have even been able to open his own door. Alex escaped from his prison cell by digging a long tunnel. He was crawling underground, with no fingers it looks like, until he saw 3 tunnels, 3 exits leading to freedom. One of them, the first one, it's on fire, hot. The second one is full of snakes. And the third one is mined, it's got some bombs in it. So which path should Alex choose? Where did he get the shovel from? Whoa, the snake is so scary. He should choose the first one, even though there's a fire. But he can put it out with the earth. He can use his spade. Okay, one more for you guys. Which road is not safe? Take a look at what's down each path. Which way would you go? Turn left for A or right for B? Write to us in the comments and let the games begin.